Shalom crocheters, welcome to my channel Zoe CrochetR. I'm so happy to have you here today. In today's tutorial, I'm teaching you how to crochet this cute baby's romper. It will fit a baby for 0 to 3 months. Now my objective is to teach stay-at-home moms like me acquire a new skill and pray God bless the work of your hands. I'll be taking you step by step for absolute beginners, and by the end of this tutorial, you'll be super proud of yourself. And as you can see, I made this in multiple colors, and I encourage you to do plenty of these, and I pray God bless the work of your hands. Now without no further ado, let's get started. Get set your materials, and God bless you. Okay, we're going to begin, and of course we're going to create our slip knot, and I'll be working with two hooks, and I'll begin with a 2.5 mm size hook, and in here I'll just insert my hook. To make a chain stitch, yarn over, pull through, there's one, yarn over, pull through, two, yarn over, pull through, three, and as you can see, I'm really making sure that this knot comes through so that my work is not tight. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 and 4. As a beginner, you really want to control your tension, so continue this until you have 42, and I'll meet you there to tell what you're going to do next. So make 42 chains. Okay, yeah, I just completed my 42 chains, and this was given us so far. And next we are going to join both ends. Okay, so here you have your chain. You want to bring it this other way, and make sure it is not turned like this. Make sure it is straight. Okay, make it very careful and intentional about this. And in here into this first chain that we just did to begin the row, into this first chain here, we're going to insert a hook just like this and make a slip stitch. Got slip stitch, and here we have our both ends are joined, and from here we're going to, you can see, okay, now we're going to continue working. Now you're going to chain 3. Okay, chain 3, 1 2 and 3. Okay, and all through the chain here we're going to be making a double crochet in each stitch. Now instead of working in here, we're going to flip our work over like this. Okay, and we're going to work into these loops, these middle loops. So just turn your work to make a double crochet, yarn over, insert this is the second stitch, so you can see this middle loop. Just insert your hook there, yarn over. You have 3 loops on your hook, pull out 2 loops, you have 2 left, and pull out 2 loops. This is the first double crochet, yarn over into the second chain, then into that middle loop. Okay, insert your hook. Oops. It's a little bit tricky. Okay, this one takes more time, but the result is good. Make a double crochet, a double crochet. I'll show you one more time. Yarn over into that middle loop, insert your hook, yarn over. You have 3 loops on your hook, pull out 2 loops, pull out 2, and you're just going to repeat this all through this row, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Remember, you're working but in the middle loops. Okay, so keep on working, and it is going to give us this effect. Are you seeing the result? Okay, it's going to give us something like this. So you can see the side to just do the normal ones that you usually do if you don't want to do this. Okay, so either way is still good, but this is preferable. So I'll meet you at the end of this row. Make sure you work with me till the end. Okay, here and I just completed row number 1, and I have a total of 42 double crochet, not counting the chain 3. Okay, so we're going to join this row, and we're going to make a slip stitch. And now instead of slipping stitch on this, we're going to slip stitch here on this first stitch here. So on this first double crochet, you're going to insert your hook and make a slip stitch. Okay, and now this gives us a total of 42 double crochet excluding the chain 3. Now we're going to begin row number 2. We're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and now we're going to make what we call the front post and the back post double crochet. Just beneath here in this first double crochet here, not in the chain 3 but in this first double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook from behind, pull the stitch in front, yarn over, pull through, you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull out 2 loops, the left 2, yarn over, pull out 2. This is our first front post double crochet. Into the next stitch, we're going to make a back post double crochet. To make a back post double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, push the stitch behind, yarn over, pull through, and make a double crochet. This is a back post double crochet, yarn over, into the next stitch, make a front post double crochet, a front post double crochet, yarn over, in here make a back post double crochet, back post double crochet, yarn over, I'll show you one more time, make a front post double crochet, a front post double crochet, yarn over, in here make a back post double crochet, back post double crochet. Good. And this is the only thing you're going to make it all through this row, making front post, back post, front post, back post. So repeat this and I'll meet you at the end of this row to tell what you're going to do next. And make sure at the end of this row you have a total of 42 stitches, 42 stitches. Okay, always count your stitches. So keep on working and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Make sure you work with me to the end. Okay. Okay, here at the end of this row number 1 of front post and back post double crochet, and I ended here with the back post since I started here with the front post. And as I said, make sure you have 42 stitches at the end of this row. So into that first double crochet, not in the chain 2 but in that first stitch, insert your hook and make a slip stitch. Good. And this is how we finish this row number 1 of front post and back post. So we're going to make row number 2, chain 2, 1 and 2, and into that front post make a front post double crochet, front post double crochet, yarn over, into the back post make a back post double crochet, yarn over, into the front post make a front post double crochet, yarn over, into the back post make a back post double crochet. Good. And we are just going to repeat this all through, and we're going to make a total of 4 rows. Okay, so this is one row, row number 2, so make 2 more rows. So we're going to make a total of 4 rows, and when you get at this end here, always slip stitch in this first stitch. Okay, slip stitch in this first stitch and continue your row, and I'll meet you when we have a total of 4 rows to tell what we're going to do next. Make sure you work with me to the end. Okay, so I'll see you then. Okay, here we are. We have completed our 4 rows of front post and back post double crochet, and you can see this is so cute. And you see what I was telling you, right? You can see what it's giving us. I mean, you can see this. You see what's giving us? It just look like this. Yep. And now next, I'm going to change my hook. I'll continue with the 3mm size hook. This is the hook I was working with, the 2.5. Yeah. So we're going to insert my hook where we just ended, and we're going to begin. Okay, I'm going to continue. We're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and from here it's different from what we did below. Into that same stitch, make your first double crochet, yarn over, and make your first double crochet. Always count your stitches. Okay, 1 double crochet, and make sure at the end of this row you should have a total of 42 stitches. Very important. Okay, into the next stitch, make your second double crochet. There's the second double crochet. Into the next stitch, make the third, double crochet, pull out 2 loops, pull out 2 loops. And as you can see, this is a double crochet row. So you're just going to continue making 1 double crochet in each stitch all across, and I'll meet you at the end of this row to tell you what I'm going to do next. Okay, so keep on working. Okay, here at the end of row number 1 of double crochet, we're just going to slip stitch on that first stitch and make a slip stitch. And here we have completed row number 1 of double crochet. As from here, we're going to count this as our row number 1. And at the end of this row, make sure you have 42 stitches. We're going to begin row number 2, chain 2, 1 and 2, and now turn your work. Okay, and this is not the first stitch. Start in here. This is the first stitch. Okay, because we have turned. You see, if you were starting this way, you start here, but now we turn our work. Do you get? So this what you're seeing here is a slip stitch, but this is our first stitch. Okay, so yarn over and make the first double crochet, 1, yarn over the next stitch, make the second double crochet. Okay, and now continue working, and I'll meet you at the end of this row, making 1 double crochet in each stitch, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so let's do this. Well, I'm almost at the end of this row. I just wanted to show you how to finish this row. Yeah, I have 2 stitches. Okay, this is, and this is the last stitch here. So in this last stitch, you need to make your last double crochet. You see, there's a stitch that is connected to the chain 2. Can you see? So make your last double crochet there, and on that first stitch, you want to slip stitch and end the row. Good. And you need to make sure at the end of this row you have a total of 42 stitches. Now we're going to begin row number 3, chain 2, 1 and 2, and you want to turn your work, and of course come here and make your first double crochet. 1, 2, and you're just going to continue making 1 double crochet, and when you get here into this last stitch here, you make your last double crochet into the stitch on this other side, and this will be 1, 2, 3. Continue, and I'll meet you when we get to row number 5. Okay, so keep on working, and I'll meet you on row number 5, and make sure at the end of the row you always turn, okay, before you start a new row. So keep on working, and I'll meet you at the end of, keep on working, and I'll meet you at the end of row number 5. At the end of row number 5. So let's do this. Okay, here we are, almost at the end of row number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are almost at the end of row number 5, and we have 3 stitches left. Make 1 double crochet, and as I always say, always count your stitches. And now once we get to this last stitch, we're going to make an increase. We're going to make 2 double crochet into that same stitch. So yarn over and make 2 double crochet into that last stitch. This is 1, and make the second into the same stitch, 2. Okay, so here we just made an increase. Okay, and on that first stitch we're going to make a slip stitch and chain 2, 1 and 2 to begin row number 6. Make your first double crochet, 1, make your second double crochet, number 2, and you're going to repeat, and I'll meet you at the end of this row to tell what we're going to do next. I'll meet you in this last stitch here. Okay, tell what we're going to do next. So just keep on working, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Yes, okay. Okay, see, so here we are at the end of row number 6, and once we get into this last stitch here, we're going to make 2 double crochet just as we did in row number 5. So yarn over into that last stitch, make 2 double crochet. This is 1, and make the second into the same stitch, 2. Good. And you want to slip stitch, and this is how we end row number 6. Chain 2, 1 and 2 to begin row number 7. Turn your work and make double crochet to the next stitch, double crochet, and from here we're just going to repeat this. Okay, So you can see we have been making some increases, but at the end of the row, we started increasing from row number 5, and we're going to continue this until we have the required length that we need, and we're going to be making a total of 12 rows. So 12 rows. So in row number 7, make an increase. At the end, you continue in row number 8 to make your increase, and just repeat the same sequence, and I'll meet you when we have our 12 rows, and we're going to continue our baby's dress. Okay, so make sure you meet to the end, and I'll see you there in row number 12. And always do make your increase. Okay, so just keep on working. Okay, yeah, I just completed my 12 rows, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I just completed my 12 rows, and you can see that I did my increases at this end here. Okay, and at the end of this row number 12, you have a total of 50 stitches. 50 stitches all around. Okay, so now go ahead and make the second pair respecting the exact pattern, just exactly as I taught you. And when that is set, we're going to join both ends. Okay, and we're going to build our baby's romper. So you need 2 of these. So this is where we ended, right? This is where we ended. So you want to insert your hook. I'm still continuing working with my same hooks, and take the other pair, the first pair that you made, and in that same stitch where you ended, you're just going to insert your hook there, and yarn over and make a slip stitch. Good. And now we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and into that same stitch you're going to make your first double crochet. So yarn over, you want to work along with that too, make your first double crochet, into the next stitch, yarn over, make the second double crochet, to the next stitch, make your double crochet, the third, and just keep on working, and excuse me, keep on working, and I'll meet you here. Okay, just show you how we're going to cross over this space. So just keep on working, making 1 double crochet, and I'll meet you here. Okay, yeah, I'm almost at the end of this first leg. I have some 2 stitches left, and we're going to complete this together. So here we have 2 stitches left, 1 double crochet, make 1 double crochet, and now you come over. Do you get, put your rope like this, and now you just have to come over to this other side and make into that same stitch where we slip stitch. You're going to make, okay, make a double crochet there, and to the next stitch make a double crochet and a double crochet, and you can see. So just keep on making double crochet all around, and I'll meet you at this other end here. Okay, so keep on working. Okay, yeah, I'm already towards the end of this row, and I have 2 stitches left. We have this stitch to make a double crochet in there, and of course we have the last stitch here. And once this is done, where we started on this other side here, you see the chain 2 on the first double crochet. We're just going to insert a hook and make a slip stitch. And here we are, we have completed this, and the pant is joined. Voila. Thank you for working with me. Let me know what you think about this. And now we're going to begin row. From here now, we're going to count this as row number 1. Okay, so these are row number 1. We're going to begin row number 2. Chain 2, 1 and 2. And of course, as usual, always turn your work. Yarn over and make your first double crochet. And this is a good place for you to count your stitches. And from here, no more increases. Okay, we're just going to continue making 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1 double crochet, So make one double crochet all through, and I'll meet you at the end of this row for the next instruction. Okay, so this is so good. Okay, here am I at the end of row number 2, and we're going to begin row number 3. Chain 2, 1 and 2, and turn your work and make your first double crochet into the next stitch, make a double crochet into the next stitch, make a double crochet. And as you can see, we are just going to be making one double crochet, one double crochet, one double crochet all through. Now how many rows am I going to work? Why don't you stick with me? Just stick with me, and together we're going to see how many rows we'll need. Okay, so keep on building, keep on working with me, and I'll give you the next instruction. Make sure you work with me to the end. Together we're going to discover the next result. I said earlier, no more increases. Okay, no more increases. We're just going to be making one double crochet in each stitch, one double crochet until we have the length, our required length. Okay, so just keep on working. Okay, here we are. We just achieved our required length, and this is so cute. And we did a total of 18 rows, counting from here to here. We did a total of 18 rows. Okay, and as I said earlier, just 18 rows, regular double crochet, no more increases. And as you can see, I went ahead and I've already inserted my stitch markers, because we're going to begin something new here. We're going to begin the ribbon and many other things. So now what you want to do is you want to turn your work behind. Okay, and you see this is our middle here, right? So this is one leg and this is one leg, and you can see that since we did our increases but here, you see that this is straight, right? Yep, I just wanted to say that. And now here we have, behind here we have a total of 50 stitches. Okay, we have 50 here, and we also have 50 in front. You remember in the first leg we have 15 leg, 51 leg, 51 leg, you remember, right? So here we have 50 behind here. So from this middle here, you count and you count and you put, this is 25, we have 25 here and 25 here. Okay, so you count 25, and in the 26th stitch you insert your stitch marker. Okay, so this is 20, from here this is the 25th, and here is the 26th. In the 26th stitch here you insert your stitch marker, and come this way also, you count, and on the 25th stitch you insert your stitch marker. So here we have 25, and here this is a 25th stitch, and you flip, you turn it over, and in front here, as you can see here, this is that 26th stitch. So counting from here now, we will be counted as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me take my hook. You count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in the 7th stitch here, you insert your stitch marker, and you allow this space. You come this way. This is you can see this is that 26th stitch. So as from here, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in the 7th stitch you set your stitch, right? So here we have 7 stitches left, 7 stitches marked here, 7 stitches marked here. Allow the space, just allow it alone. So now we're going to continue working. Behind here where we ended, we're going to insert our stitch, our hook. So since as I finished this row from inside, so I'll continue working from outside. So we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and this time around we're going to be making something different. Okay, we're going to be making what we did beneath here, the front post and the back post double crochet. So into that first double crochet we're going to make our, and I just wanted to say something. This number 26 stitch here must be a front post double crochet, and this number 7 stitch also must be a front post double crochet. So let's say this is a front post, back post, 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 front post, back post. Yes. So we're going to start here with the front post. So in that first double crochet, make your front post double crochet, front post double crochet, yarn over. Into the next, make a back post double crochet, yarn over, make your front post double crochet, yarn over, make a back post, make a back post, make a back post double crochet. And we're just going to repeat this, keep on working, and I'll meet you here. Okay, so just keep on making front post, back post double crochet, and I'll meet you at what we're going to do next. Okay, this is what it looks like so far. You can see that this stitch, this is my last stitch here, was a back post double crochet. So while we have the stitch marker, I'll make my front post double crochet, front post double crochet, and move the stitch marker and bring it up. You need to always keep that stitch marked. Yarn over, oops, and make a back post double crochet, yarn over, make a front post double crochet, yarn over, make a back post double crochet, yarn over, make a front post double crochet, make a back post double crochet, and this number 7 stitch here, make a front post double crochet. So you can see that here we have seven stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first is the front post, the last also is a front post. So you want to take off that stitch marker and bring it up here. Good. And now from here now we're going to make our regular double crochet. So yarn over, into the next stitch make 1 double crochet, into the next stitch make 1 double crochet, into the next stitch make 1 double crochet, and you're just going to repeat making 1 double crochet, and I'll meet you here where we have a stitch marker. Okay, so just keep on working and I'll meet you here. Okay, here we have, I've done double crochet, and once we get here, we're just going to make our front post double crochet, make a back post double crochet, a front post double crochet, a back post double crochet, front post double crochet, a back post double crochet, and now you can see that both ends are the same, right? Here we have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here also we have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? The first here is a front post, the last here is a front post, and now you just continue and behind here make your back post double crochet, front post double crochet. Okay, so just complete this row and I'll meet you at the end of this row what we're going to do next. So keep on working and make sure you work with me to the end. Okay, and here we are at the end of this row number 1. From here we'll count this as row number 1. Okay, so next we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and into that front post make a front post double crochet, make a back post double crochet, make a front post double crochet, and you're just going to repeat making front post back post. When you get here, just make your regular front post back post, and I'll meet you here in this last one. Okay, so keep on working, make sure you work with me to the end. Okay, now once we work and we get here, we can as well take off that stitch marker. Really don't need it again. And from here we're going to begin some reductions. Okay, So into these 2 stitches we're going to make a double crochet reduction. So sorry, they just cut the light. So in here we're going to make a double crochet reduction in these 2 stitches. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull out 2 loops, you're left with 2 loops, yarn over into the second stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, you have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull out 2 loops, you're left with 3, yarn over, pull out 3. This is a double crochet reduction. And now into the next stitch, just make a normal reduction, a normal double crochet, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, make your normal double crochet. Okay, so you're just going to repeat this, and I'll meet you at this other end here when you have 2 stitches left here. Okay, so keep on working. I'll meet you when you have 2 stitches left here, and just keep on working. Okay, now here we are, and we have 2 stitches at this other end here. Okay, in these 2 last stitches we're going to just make what we did in this other here. We're going to make a reduction. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull out 2 loops, yarn over, and insert your hook into the second stitch, yarn over, pull out 2 loops, pull out 2 loops. And you can as well take off the stitch marker, really don't need it again. And into that front post double crochet, make a front post double crochet, yarn over into the back post, make your back post double crochet, and you're just going to repeat making front post, back post, and I'll meet you at this end here. Okay, so make sure you will meet at the end. Let's continue working. Okay, I have already started the 3rd row of front post and back post double crochet, and once we get here we're also going to make a reduction. So what we did here, we're going to do here in this first 2 stages, we're going to make a double crochet reduction. So pull out 2 loops, yarn over into the next, make a double crochet. Good. And to the next stitch you're just going to make 1 double crochet. Into the next stitch you make 1 double crochet. Okay, and you're going to repeat this and work and I'll meet you here. Okay, so okay, and once we get this one's giving us so far, and at this end here we have 2 stitches left, so we're going to make a double crochet reduction, and of course we're just going to make our front post, back post, double crochet, front post, okay, and just repeat making front post, back post, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. This is so cute. Okay, so I'll meet you here. And I went ahead and fastened off my yarn because for the back I'm done with the back, and I'll just end here, and I did a total of 3 rows. We together did a total of 3 rows, so this is 3 rows and we are done with this back. Well, we are going to be building here, so as I said, so come this way. Okay, where we have the 7 stitch, where we have the stitch marker on this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 here, we're going to insert our hook here. Okay, so into that stitch marker space just insert your hook and bring your yarn, bring your 2 in front, chain 1. You can as well take off the stitch marker. Now you're done with this. Thank you, stitch marker, yarn over, and to that same stitch you're going to make your front post double crochet. Okay, yarn over, and to the next stitch make your back post double crochet. I think we're going to sew this later on. Yarn over, make a front post double crochet, yarn over, make a back post double crochet, yarn over, a front post double crochet, yarn over, a back post double crochet, yarn over, a front post double crochet, and of course we make our reduction in just 2 stitches, double crochet reduction to the next stitch inside the hook. Good. And just make 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and I'll meet you here when we have 2 stitches left, and we're going to finish this row together. Okay, so make sure you walk with me to the end. Okay, and this is so good. And once we get here, we have 2 stitches left. We're going to make our reduction, 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 and we'll just come here and make our front post, back post, front post, back post, front post, back post, and to the last, this 7th stitch here, we'll make our last front post. Okay, and now chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and try your work. And this chain 3 here represents our first front post double crochet. Okay, so now you're just going to yarn over and make a back post double crochet, yarn over, make a front post double crochet, yarn over, and make a front post double crochet, make a back post double crochet, make a sorry. When we turn the work, the direction changes, but you can see that it still remains the same. You can see, right? It gives the same result. Okay, it still gives the same result. So we must not forget our reduction. When we get here, we make our reduction into these 2 stitches, double crochet, reduction, 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 and next we just make a double crochet, double crochet. Good. And this is the only thing we're going to be making all through. Once you work and you get here, you have 2 stitches left to make your reduction, and just continue working. So you can see that the stitch has turned in front. You just respect to make a front post, you make a back post, you make a front post. It will just align automatically. When you get to this end here, you chain 3. Okay, continue, and I'll meet you here to show you how we're going to do this. So keep on working. Okay, once we get here, we have our 2 stitches left. I'm going to make a reduction. Good. And when you turn behind, you can see that this is a front post, so make a front post. Just respect it. Okay, just respect the sequence. You can see that the turning does not really matter, right? And I really wanted to show you how you're going to work this end, this last one. And get here, just make your front post, just like this. And we are done. Now chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And this chain 3 here represents our front post double crochet. And just continue, make into the next here. You have this back post. Make your back post double crochet. Make the back post double crochet, yarn over, make it a front post. You should have 7 stitches here. Okay, 7 stitches here. Always verify that you have 7 stitches. This chain 3 here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We have our 7 stitches here, and of course we're going to make our reduction, and we're going to make our normal double crochet, 1, 2, and you're just going to repeat making this. When you get here, you have 2 stitches left, you make a reduction, and you get here and you just repeat what we did here. When we get at this end here, you make your double crochet, you chain 3, you chain, and we're going to make it over and over. How many rows am I going to make? Just stick with me and we're going to discover this together. Okay, so just keep on working, and I'll definitely meet you then when we achieve our objective. Always remember, we make 1 decrease at the beginning here, I'll make decrease at the end here. Only here, this is the only place we're making our decreases. And don't forget, you must have 7 stitches here and 7, you must have 7 front posts and back posts here, 7 front posts and back posts. You must have 7 stitches here and 7 on this other side. So keep on working and I'll definitely meet you. Make sure you work with me to the end, okay? Okay, this is what we have been doing so far, and from where we ended, I did one more, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows more. So in general, from here, okay, it will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So from here to here, we have a total of 12 rows, and in here, from this to this, from this front post to this front post, we have a total of 18 stitches. In the middle here, we have a total of 18 stitches. So I just thought to tell you that. So from here, we are done. We are done with these. No more reductions. We're going to begin something new. So you want to turn your work, and we're going to chain 3. So chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Turn your work, and yarn over. You make a back post double crochet, and make your front post double crochet. Make your back post. Just front post, and now from here, now we're going to be making front post, back post. Okay, so this is where we did the reduction, right? It counts as 1 stitch. So make sorry, we ended here with the front post, so this will be a back post. So yarn over, and that stitch counts as 1 stitch. Make a back post, yarn over, and just continue making front post, back post, double crochet, front post, double crochet. And this is the only thing you're going to make all through this row. So come here, and when you get here into this stitch here, you make it as 1, and we're going to make a total of 3 rows. So we're going to make front post, back post. This will be your first row, and make 2 more rows. It will give you a total of, so this will be your first row. Make 2 more rows to give you a total of 3 rows. When you have your 3 rows of front post and back post double crochet in this front here, I'll meet you here for the next work. Okay, so make sure you work with me to the end, and together we're going to see what it gives us. Keep on working. Wow, and this is it. I just completed this, and I completed my 3 rows as I told you. Now I just wanted to tell you something here. You see here I said 18 stitches, but it's good to have an odd number here, so it'll be better for you to reduce it and give it 17 stitches. Okay, so that you don't find yourself having to have 2 front posts or 2 back posts. Do you understand? So for me, what I did was I walked, and when I got here, I just skipped 1 stitch. You can see this stitch is skipped. I really did not work in it. I just skipped that, and I came and I made my back post here, and I make myself my front post. Do you understand? So you can either you skip this, or you just come in the middle here and make a front, and you make a reduction. So either you skip this, you can just skip it. You can as well skip it as I did it also. Okay, if you don't want it here, you can just choose anywhere else to make that part. And here we are done, and we did a total of 3 rows as I told you. See, really fasten up my yarn. We're done with this. Thank you so much for working with me. And now we are done with this. We are not done yet. We have to make the straps. Okay, so you want to turn your work over, and now you can see that this is our middle stitch, right? this was a middle stitch, so here and here this will be a middle stitch, right? So we're going to count, after this count 1. So after this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. This is the 13th, this is number 13, this is the 13th stitch, and from here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, so this is our middle stitch. You want to insert your stitch marker into that middle stitch, and here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. We have 12 here, and here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, right? We have 12 here, 12 here, and we have this middle one. This is the middle stitch. This is the number 13 stitch. So leave this and count from here 1 2, and in here into the third front post. So we have skipped 2 front posts, 1, so skip 2 front posts, 1 2, and into the third front post you're going to insert your yarn, and we're going to begin working here. Okay, insert your yarn, bring that to the front, and chain 3 or chain 1 and make a front post there. You can either chain 1 or just chain 1 and make a front post, just as you wish. There's a front post, yarn over this one and make a back post there. There is number 2, make number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. Now you just end here. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So you start with the front post and you end with the front post. We have 7 stitches here, and you're going to chain 3, 1 2 and 3, and this chain 3 here is our front post, our first double crochet, yarn over and make a back post double crochet, yarn over, come this way and make, we're just going to repeat what we have been doing. Okay, so I'll be working just in the 7 stitches. Chain 3 1 2 and 3, and turn your work, and you need to make sure you have 7 stitches, very important. Okay, yarn over, begin with the back post, that's 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. You chain 3 1 2 and 3, and you just turn your work and you repeat this sequence. And let me teach you how you're going to do it on this other side. Now there we have, yeah, you are just going to continue this length. So yeah, you're just going to continue this length. So on this other side also, you're going to skip 2 stitches, 1 2, and into the third here insert your stitch marker, because we are working from our right to our left. So this will be 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. There's a 7 stitch. We're just going to insert our hook, because this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. It gives us 7 stitches. So we're going to insert a hook here, a yarn, bring a yarn, and either you chain 1 and make it as other way. Let me teach you the second method. Just chain 3 1 2 and 3, chain 3 and yarn over, and into that back post make your back post double crochet, yarn over. This the third stitch, there is the fourth stitch, this is the fifth, the sixth, okay, and in here take your stitch marker and make the 7 there, the 7th stitch. So you see we have also 7 stitch here. You chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and you turn your work this way. The first make the back post number 2 and number 3 and number 4 and number 5, number 6 and number 7. Chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, turn your work, and you're just going to repeat this over and over, okay, until you have the required length that you desire. Okay, make it as long as you want, just make it the way you want it to be, and make sure it gives you 7 stitches. 7 stitches. I'll tell you why 7 stitches. And you just chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and you're just going to repeat this. And you can see here we have 7 stitches, and also here also you see here also we had 7 stitches, so you can see that we want to match it. Here we have 1, 2, here we have 7 stitches, which began with the front post and ended with the front post, and likewise here also we have 7 stitches. Here also we have 7 stitches. Okay, so keep on working, and you have the desired length, so keep on working and make sure we make it to the end, and together we're going to see the end result. Okay, so and this is cute. Thank you so very much for working with me. And for the ribbons here, this is what it gives us. I put 2 buttons in case it's too long. Okay, I mean, this is so cute. And now let me give you the measurements as I promised you in the beginning of the tutorial. So from here to here first, from here to here, it gives us 13 centimeters. This is a newborn size, okay? 13 centimeters, the length, and the width from here to here, it gives us 11 centimeters, and from here to here we have 9. We have 9 centimeters, okay? That will give us 9 centimeters. I love taking my measurements in centimeters. And now we want to take the total length from here to here, okay? It gives us a total of 36 centimeters. 36 centimeters. And the width on the diapers area, it gives us a total of 22 centimeters, okay, 22 centimeters. And the shoulder and the chest part here, the chest part here gives us 13 centimeters, okay. Now this is really so cute. And the ribbon, as I told you earlier, how many centimeters? We have a total of the length here gives us 27 centimeters. And I went ahead and put 2 buttons, so in case this is too long, she can adjust, mama can adjust with this. And if you don't want to put it, you can use either ways. Either you use it straight like this, or you come and do crossing. Okay, so this will come this way and this side will come this way. Just show you. So you see, we don't need any buttonholes again. The spaces between the stitches here is enough for us to insert our button. So you can just take off the button, and in case you want to do a crossing over, let me show you from behind. You just cross it, bring it this way, and bring it the other way, and you're just going to close, and it's going to give us something like this. Okay, so thank you so very much. So thank you so very much for working with me. I'm so happy, and let me know what you think about this tutorial in the comment section below. And if there's any project that you want us to work on, don't hesitate to write to me. Okay, don't hesitate to text me. And of course, with delight so much, and of course with so much delight, I'll be happy to serve you. And as I always say in all of my tutorials, I encourage you to do plenty of this. You can see this is what I did, the pink, and the pink comes out with this beautiful design. I mean, this is so cute. Yeah, this is the pink, and I did, of course, a bigger size. This is, whoa, that color though. I did this in the orange. This is a bigger size. This is for a 6 months baby. Yep, 6 months baby size, and this is so cute. Well, I encourage every stay-at-home mom like me to acquire a new skill. I'm here for you guys, okay? Acquire a new skill and do something with your life. Please, when you're taking care of those children, make sure you're taking care of yourself too. So thank you so very much for working with me. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, do want to subscribe. Each time subscribe or turn on the notification button so you don't miss any of my tutorials. Thank you so much for all my tutorials. Thank you so very much to all of my subscribers. Your lovely comments means a lot to me. Thank you for your encouragement. God bless you. Don't forget to like, share this tutorial as much as you can. Share to your loved ones, share to your friends, share them, just share, and let's spread the good news. Thank you for watching. God bless you. God keep you. Stay blessed, stay tuned, and I'll see you into the next tutorial. Shalom.